Welcome back to part three, Boulton's steam-powered coin press, the Soho Mint. Now, Boulton's press replaced human or animal muscle with rotative steam engines. Now, these were geared and belted to drive multiple coining presses simultaneously. His famous Soho Mint housed 8 such driven presses, each capable of striking 70 to 80 coins a minute. Each of these strike both the face and the mill or the lettered edge at the same time in a single stroke, something that required multiple people and separate operations to achieve. Now, running the mill required a purpose built factory, a boiler, a steam engine, trained mechanics, engineers, and of course, a steady supply of coal. Now, this represented a huge capital investment, but you could deliver far more coins, more uniform, and the most important, they were harder to counterfeit. Matthew Boulton in the Birmingham industry and the business partner steam engine pioneer James Watt conceived and built the first press. Now, Boulton established the Soho Mint in 1788, specifically to address two major issues. Number one, counterfeiting, and number two, the severe shortage in small denominations. Now, these were hand struck coppers. They were poorly equipped to prevent counterfeiting and melting. But his steam press in 1797 produced the Cartwheel, the penny, the two-pence, and were extremely successful that he was able to supply these to Russia, Denmark, and eventually back to his own government, Britain's own Royal Mint. These were operated at Tower Hill in 1810. The knuckle joint or the toggle press, which is invented in Germany by Dietrich Ohlhorn, eventually was refined and tuned by Pierre Anton Follonier in 1810s and even updated again in the 1830s. It offered more consistent striking, pressure, alignment, and automatic feeding, and it simplified the entire process. Mints across Europe would eventually take on this process and replace the Boulton-style presses with toggle presses by the mid-19th century. If you want to know more about how the screw press came to America and the Philadelphia Mint, hit that subscribe button, push that notification bell, and we'll see you over there.